something. You have to make sure that that is the reason you are using ID, right? So that when there are certain IDs involved, and you are using it for one time, you will immediately know, if I use this ID, I cannot reuse this ID again. If I used a class, there's a very good chance that you will mix up things, correct? Because you'll be using so many classes. When you're developing a lot of responsive websites, you'll get a lot of different, it will basically be confusing in the whole point, correct? So you have to be very mindful of how you use the tags and when you place it. Okay. Okay. I think this is enough for today. I think I'll be taking in all the questions now, guys. I hope you understood till now. Understood, guys? Any questions? Please feel to give a put it in chat box. Okay, Pradeep understood. Ibrahim also. Yes. Yes.
कोड एक बार शो करना
Good. Yes. हाँ.
इससे पहले वाला
इससे पहले वाला. Okay. हाँ.
सर इसमें ये बताओ इसमें आईडी कहाँ पे यूज हुई है कैसे यूज हुई है इस वाले चीज में बताओ जैसे इसमें वन लिख रखा था आईडी वन ये वाला नहीं था
Most probably this. Yeah. इसमें.
हाँ सर इसमें आईडी वन
यहाँ
ये
पे.
5 6 ये इसमें कहाँ पे यूज हुआ है आईडी कैसे यूज हुआ
Okay.
So why
Okay.
will
Mhm.
you have
Yes,
used the
Gaurav.
numbers in ID? Why is it?
You can see again, Gaurav. Correct. Your name is what,
Yes, sir.
Gaurav? How will I differentiate you from anybody else? I'll read your full name. Correct.
Yes.
Just like that, you can use whatever you want. There is no specific thing you have to use. Numbers only. You can use any alphanumeric characters. You can use
So it's
alphabets
compulsory.
also. You can use characters also. The reason I have used a number here is just for convenience that this is it. Okay.
Okay.
Also, when Yogita, your question is why have we used ID here and for what are we using it, right? This is for लेबल बताने के लिए कि इस एड्रेस वाला लेबल किसके लिए यूज हुआ है. फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. राइट नाउ दिस एड्रेस लेबल, ओके, is used for 3, correct? I will put the address label here as 3, so not here. I will put the address, yeah, here only. I'll put it as 3. So let's see what happens. So मैंने label address label वाला address के लिए दिया, correct? This is 3, but I have put the ID inside what? Inside the date. Okay. So let's see what happens. I will save this. I think I am not running this. I'm running something else. I'll have to close that first. Yeah, I think it's closed. So let's.
सर आउटपुट में ये 1 2 3 4 ये कहीं पे भी शो नहीं हो रहा तो ये 4 लेबल के आगे जो 4 लिख रखा है और ये आईडी तो ये यूज करना तो कोई कंपल्सरी नहीं होगा मैंडेटरी नहीं होगा करें या ना करें
No, it's
आउटपुट तो सेम ही
yes,
आएगा.
you're right. Yes, yes, सही बात है. It will not show. It is not for showing. Whatever you write here is what will be shown. ठीक है? Not here. Whatever you write, for example, 3 दिया है मैंने, it will not be shown. Let me put a name only here. So let me put again Yogita. If you don't mind, I'll put Yogita like this. ठीक है? Just for an example. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll give the same thing here. Okay, I'll give Yogita here. Now what am I using for address? Okay, I'm using the name called as Yogita here. Where? For address. I am saying, I'll actually remove this. I'll not put it here actually. Wait, it will be confusing to know. Let's put it here. Okay, so I have used it in PG. Okay, postgraduate, not the label man. Just a minute, guys. Here. Yeah. Okay. So I have ID. ID is for the PhD. Okay, not here. Yeah, ID is for the PhD, correct? But I am showing for address, correct? I think that is it. No, it has not changed. I used, yeah, it is for which one is this PG? Okay, so let's see the output. Let's see the output. Okay, I think it's still running the old one. Okay, so I have used address here. If I click on address, what will happen? PG is being selected. Okay, that means wherever you are labeling it. Okay, let's use this. Let's use this somewhere else again. Instead of using label here, okay, I'll copy this and I will make this line redundant. I will go up. Let's say services. यहाँ पे for service one, I'll put label as this. Okay, so for the service one, if I click on service one, Yogita for Yogita, but where is the Yogita used? Down in here, it is used for what? PG. That means if I click on Yogita, I mean, if I click on service one, it will come and get selected for PG. Let's look at it. Let's save this and go to the code and see. Okay. So if I select it, it's selected. Let's say I have selected something like this. If I select PG1, okay, I've selected this, but if I click on service one, it will come back to PG, correct? The reason you're using a label is to say that PG, if I click on PG also, if this should be selected. If I click on PhD, this should be selected. If I click on name, the name box should be selected. If you confuse it, and if you give the label name for first here, but it is selecting for this, okay, this is where ID will be used. ID, if you use, you will be like, huh, I have used ID for last name checkbox, okay, for the checkbox, and for the text, I will give it here only. Okay. So that is how you use label. Label is basically saying it's pointer. It's like a pointing at something. Hey, तुमने you have used this ID here. Here you have used this ID here. कहाँ पे? Either it's in PG पे use हुआ है, यहाँ पे use हुआ है, कहाँ कहाँ पे use हुआ है, right? That is the whole point of label. Okay, I hope Yogita आपको समझ में आया. At least a little bit क्या हुआ?
सर काउंटिंग में करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो सिलेक्ट नहीं होगा, और अगर मतलब कोई भी नेम या टेक्स्ट लिख देंगे तो वो सिलेक्ट हो जाएगा जिस पे क्लिक करेंगे.
Okay, Yogita,
है ना? Yes, sir.
remove the number concept. मैं नंबर बेस्ट आपको समझाने के लिए दिया था. You can use anything. नंबर ही देने की जरूरत नहीं.
तो सर जब नंबर दिया तब तो ऑटोमेटिकली सिलेक्ट नहीं हुआ, सीधे पे क्लिक किया तो.
सॉरी कम
जब नंबर्स दिए तब ऑटोमेटिकली सिलेक्ट नहीं हुआ ना वो जिस पे हमने क्लिक किया है, लेकिन आपने टेक्स्ट दिया, किसी का नेम दिया तो सिलेक्ट हो गया. ये
हाँ,
कैसे होगा
okay.
सर?
हाँ, so see again, ID and name, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. अगर आप ID number use नहीं कर रहे हो, for example, let's make it even simpler. For this one first sector, okay, I have used one for ID. मैंने one use किया था. I will change it to name here. Okay, same thing I will use here also. मतलब where whatever you use in the ID, same thing should be used in the for. अगर मैं one लिखा हूं यहाँ पे भी one लिखूंगा, क्योंकि that is the label I am giving for first name. अगर मैं यहाँ पे नेम one या two लिख रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे भी नेम two लिखूंगा. ओके, सो
सर
ताकि
मतलब दोनों जगह सेम चीज यूज करनी है, लेबल
यस
4 की जगह भी और आईडी में.
यस.
ओके सर.
ओके,
सर एक और है.
एक और बार बता. देखो, लेबल जो है, इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी टू यूज एट ऑल. ठीक है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड, लेबल यूज करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, बिकॉज यू हैव अदर लाइक प्लेस होल्डर्स है जहां यू कैन यूज इट. ठीक है, बट व्हाई आर यू यूजिंग लेबल? लेबल का मतलब, लाइक आई सेड, इज लाइक अ पॉइंटर. जब इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड अ प्लेस, अगर आप एक रेस्टोरेंट ढूंढना चाहते हो और यू आर गोइंग इन अ रोड, यू विल आस्क डायरेक्शंस फ्रॉम समबडी एंड दैट पर्सन विल लाइक, ओ आपको यहाँ पे जाना है क्या, तो यहाँ पे जाइए, इस गली के अंदर आपको वो रेस्टोरेंट मिल जाएगा. करेक्ट. नाउ व्हाट इज ही डूइंग? उसको आपको एक रास्ता बता रहा है, सही ना? दैट इज लेबल. लेबल का मतलब है जो भी आप यूज करोगे, दैट इज पॉइंटिंग एट समथिंग. वो आपको बता रहा है कि हाँ, आप व्हेन यू आर क्लिकिंग ऑन पीजी, मतलब ये सेलेक्ट होगा. when you're if you want to type your first name, ये select होगा, यहाँ पे type करनी है basically. ओ आप email type करना हो क्या, so यहाँ पे जाओ, right? I hope you're understanding. That is the whole concept of label. अगर आप लेबल यूज करोगे तो इट विल इजीली बी रीडायरेक्टेड टू फॉर द यूजर टू डू व्हाट ही और शी वांट्स टू डू. ठीक है, so that is it. That is what a label is. Okay.
सर ऊपर
हाँ,
फॉर्म है, फॉर्म के आगे एक्शन है जो, तो उसके आगे ये फिक्स है कि यही आएगा, यूजर डाटा डॉट
नहीं
पी
नहीं
एच पी।
नहीं, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर. यहाँ पे अगेन आपका जो फाइल नेम होगा वही होगा. फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ पे आई लेट्स ओके नॉट फोल्डर बट लेट्स से फाइल नेम प्रभास, जो भी है.
जिस नेम से फाइल सेव है वो नेम आएगा यहाँ पे सर।
यस एग्जैक्टली. ठीक है,
और सर एक बार गेट मेथड और बता दो।
एक गेट मेथड. ओके ठीक है, बता देता हूँ. वेयर इज दैट. हाँ, गेट, और यहाँ पे गेट है एंड ऑल्सो पोस्ट है. ठीक है, these two methods have their own individual elements. क्या बोल रहा हूँ, if I use get here, ठीक है, and if I go to the browser, मैं जो भी fill करूंगा, I'll select something like this, something I'll select password. ठीक है, मैं I will click. Now you look at the element, you look at the HTML, I mean the URL. ठीक है, when I click on submit, ऑल वॉट एवर, मतलब फर्स्ट नेम यहाँ पे आया, सेकेंड नेम यहाँ पे आया, डेट यहाँ पे आया, पासवर्ड यहाँ पे आया. सो दिस इज बीइंग यूज्ड हियर. मतलब इट इज विजिबल, मतलब इट इज नॉट सिक्योर. ठीक है, इट इज नॉट सिक्योर. So that is why you don't use get if you are using for let's say password type कर रहे हो, या आप email ID या कुछ sensitive data type कर रहे हो, तब you don't use get. So when will you use get then? कहाँ पे use होगा? Let's say I go to Google, google.com जाऊंगा and मैं यहाँ पे let's say gloves करके एंटर करूंगा. ठीक है, नाउ यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो, यहाँ पे द गूगल द पर्टिकुलर वर्ड हैज कम. करेक्ट, गूगल का जो भी ग्लव्स में यूज किया हूँ, दैट इज इन द यूआरएल. दिस इज यूजिंग गेट. ओके, बट ओके दिस इज, लेट्स गो बैक. अगर आप पोस्ट यूज करोगे, ओके, सेव इट, कम बैक. ओके, एंड आप से टाइप समथिंग लाइक दिस and password and submit. Now you're directly being redirected. मतलब you're redirected to the page. कहाँ पे, user data पे. There is no details here in the URL. आपको details नहीं मिलेगी, right? That is how you use get and post. Okay, this is it. This
ओके
is how,
सर,
this is what
थैंक
get
यू।
and post is. Sure.
So,
Yes, yes Gaurav.
so in post, the data will go in the backend, no? So,
Correct, yes, it's going to the backend. Yes, it's going to the backend or wherever you want to send the data. In a very easy term, if you want to send the data to some other sheet, you have to give the sheet access to it and it will go there. Simple. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? I think we have crossed the time limit as well, but no problem. Any other questions? I'll be here for 1 or 2 minutes. You can definitely ask me. Okay. I'll be right here. You can put it in the chat box. I'll be. I have a little work, so I'll be here. Okay. Don't worry. If you have any questions, put it in the chat box. Okay. Okay. Manoj gives a thumbs up. All right. Good. Yashwant, Shama, Divros, Ibrahim. Okay. I think a lot of people are understanding. Manoj, Farzam, Pratik, Bhaskar, Sahas. All right. A lot of thumbs ups. Leela Durgesh, you just came in. I don't know what you understood. You just entered the room. I know I've been tracking the who all is here. Remember, I'm not. At the end of the day, I won't be responsible for that. Yeah, आपको Camplin will like call you up and they'll be like, you have not attended the classes. Gautam, okay, Gautam gives a lot of thumbs up. Satvik as well. Okay, good. Okay, guys, any other questions? Am I missing anything? Ankit as well. Okay, good.
So ID is used for a unique number or a text something, no?
It can be used for both. There is
Okay.
no restriction. You can use for both. Hmm? I'm actually listening from starting. Oh, you're listening from starting. Okay, because I got the thumbs up now. Okay, a lot of thumbs ups. I am so sorry I couldn't read that name. So thank you so much for the thumbs up. All right, guys. You can. I think if you have any questions, you can stay back. Or if you don't have any questions, this is the end of the class. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope you did understand the concepts. It is very difficult to understand it right now. You will understand it when you are using it in the real world. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see each other, I think, in the next class. That will be tomorrow. There is a class tomorrow. Okay. So I'll put the timings. It will be in the same timing only. So I know it's a Sunday. I know it's a Sunday. But tomorrow we do have a class. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Shama. Thank you, Manoj, Sahas. Yes, thank you, Yogita. Thank you, Farzam. A lot of people, Ibrahim, Maulya Shri. Okay, it's Maulya Shri. Okay, Maulya Shri. Thank you, Maulya Shri. Gautam. Okay, Saurabh Swami. Okay, Bhaskar, Jaskreet, Abhilash, Manoj, Rohit Sahi. Thank you, guys. I'll see you. I think I'll upload the recording as well today as soon as it's here. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I think I can stop the. Puttu.
Sir,
Puttu. Yes. Yes, Abhilash.
सर कल तो दे दीजिए
Sorry, sorry.
कल का जो रिकॉर्डिंग था वो थोड़ा सेंड कर दीजिए ना
It's already there. Class में है already. मतलब Google Drive में है. It is uploaded. Don't worry. ठीक है. Leela Durgesh. Thank you. Okay.
Sir, when will you send the Google Classroom that link?
Yeah. I want to send it right away, but I have a little work. Don't worry, Gaurav. You'll get it. You'll definitely get it. Don't worry at all. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Bye, sir.